Good morning. I am here today with Nikole Hosking with Alternative Paths. Welcome, Nikole.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in to tell us about Alternative Paths.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
We did talk a little bit before we started the recording, and you have a lot of interesting information to share, I believe, for the community. So to start, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Nikole. I'm the CEO for Alternative Paths. I have a master's in business administration. I actually began my journey at the agency as a director, but I've been with the agency as a whole for about 5.5 years now.
Okay.
So it's been an exciting time for me.
Oh, I would imagine. Well, good for you.
Thank you.
So Alternative Paths, can you tell us a little bit about the agency and what you do?
Certainly. So we have 4 total satellite offices. We have one in Medina, one in Lodi, one in Wadsworth, and our newest one in Brunswick, which opened about a year ago. We are the Medina County 24/7 Crisis and Behavioral Health Helpline. So we have counselors and social workers available 24/7 for any need that may arise, even outside of business hours. We provide an array of behavioral health services, case management, counseling, crisis services, farm management, which is mostly medication management, nursing services, prevention. We have a driver intervention program. We run a program at the Medina County Jail for forensics. The list continues. So just about anything you can think of, Alternative Paths does it.
And you've been in, so you have the 4 locations. You're a year in Brunswick.
Correct.
And are you in a brick and mortar? Do you have a location in Brunswick?
We do. So 3511 Center Road.
Okay.
We're inside the German American building.
Okay.
We're on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
So we had the support of the Medina County Mental Health and Recovery Board that allowed us to expand into Brunswick last year.
Okay.
We really were looking to increase access to care in the area that we had not tapped into in Medina yet.
I think that's wonderful that you were able to get the funding to come into Brunswick.
Yes.
So the Medina.
So they were previously known as the Adam Board.
Yes, thank
so
you for
very
that.
recently they had a name and logo change. So the previous Medina County Adam Board is now known as the Medina County Mental Health and Recovery Board.
Okay.
Beautiful new logo.
Yeah.
It's starting to be shared among the community, so I'm sure you'll see it sooner than later.
Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah, there are many in the community who are familiar with the Adam Board, so thank you for sharing the name change and logo change, and that's to come. Your most recent or newer initiative is getting into the school district?
Yes, so very recently we launched a few programs at the middle school and high school. We provide substance use and social skills groups. So if parents are interested in their children being part of these groups, they'll need to meet with the child's guidance counselor, and that's how you start the referral process. What's interesting is we can provide continuous services even outside of the school year. Given our location on Center Road, it's right around the corner from both of the schools.
Yeah, which is wonderful.
Over winter break, spring break, summer break, Alternative Paths is still there providing services.
Oh, that is so wonderful.
For the location on Center Road, it's not only for youth, we serve adult as well. So in that office, we're providing counseling, case management, prevention, farm management, nursing services. It's a fully functioning office over there.
That is so wonderful. So how much staff do you have countywide?
Right around 100.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And probably everybody's probably pretty busy.
Very busy.
Yeah. And all your case managers or your professionals, care can be done, maybe some telehealth, some in person. How does that work?
So we provide both. We call it hybrid, but what that really means is we can provide face-to-face services or we can provide telehealth services as well.
Okay.
And that's 95% of the agency is able to do that.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Our direct care staff, reception, case managers, the workers over at the jail, a lot of them are face-to-face full-time. It's just the nature of their role. But I will tell you, we also have employees who will maybe do face-to-face at Brunswick 2 or 3 days a week, and then maybe be over at Medina doing telehealth 1 day a week.
Right.
So there's flexibility based on, if someone were to come through the referral process and find a counselor or an APRN that they really have a connection with for care, they have the flexibility to say, oh, well, we can see you in Medina, we can see you in Brunswick.
That's so great. So you said referral process. So how does that work for those listening in on this segment? for organizations or for parents or for just individuals, individuals or whomever, how do they reach out to you?
The easiest way for anyone across the board, adult or youth, would be calling our main line. So
Okay.
the phone number is 330-725-9195.
Okay.
Very simple. You call in. My name's Nikole Hosking. I'm seeking services. Reception will gather information, and then within a couple days, our intake team will be calling to set up the scheduling process.
Okay.
Right now, there's a stigma out there that there's long wait lists for alternative paths. I'm here to assure you there's not. It's pretty natural. I would say within a month or so you're able to get in for services.
Okay.
We obviously keep open spots for emergencies as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
people
wonderful.
who are coming out of the hospital perhaps,
Yep.
we're able to get them in within the same week.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's good to hear. And then the school districts, for any of the kids that have need, then they would work through their guidance counselors to get to you?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nikole, for joining us and sharing about alternative paths. Important information for our communities and our businesses to know a little bit more about what you do. And thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, our pleasure.